Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Suns. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, with each victory, they climb another rung on the ladder toward their ultimate goal. Winners of 7 out of the last 8, and look to keep it going tonight. Suns, T-Wolves, coming right up on 2K Sports. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Minnesota, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. And check it out, Phoenix, not posing much of a threat right now.
You know, for Minnesota, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Nick Richards out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Green. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard, are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine. But I like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
And stolen by Edwards. All by himself. Here's DiVincenzo. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And nice quick hands there on Edwards. And a heads-up play to start the break off the steal.
Gillespie passes to Richards. Here's Green. Pass to Gillespie. Puts up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And here's Edwards. Randall, a screen on Green. Now here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
On either side of the pick and roll, Randall is a problem.
Right wing. Gillespie passes to Allen. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer, Brooks. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
To end the run. Shot is good by Gillespie.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Now here's Randall, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 6. Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Reed sets a screen. Pass to Randall. Takes a 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Brooks from outside. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Reed, a screen on Green. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Gillespie, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Green. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jalen Green.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The Timberwolves trail. Now here's DiVincenzo. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Edwards gets it to go from the corner.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Pass to Brooks. Brooks a screen. On the attack, Green for 3. Allen sends it home from three-point land.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
DiVincenzo with it. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. On the wing, Brooks. Now Green, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Here's Edwards. Down low. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Allen can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Gillespie passes to Richards. Here's Green. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He has 6.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. This game following their win against the Rockets.
I mean, they had to be exhausted after that double overtime session. But in the end, they came away with the upset win.
Previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. Jalen Green, 4th.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Gillespie passes to Green. Phoenix no good that time either.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ellis. Beyond the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Suns trail by 3. Here's Green. The layup off target. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gobert with a screen on Allen. Now here's Love to the middle. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Richards. And here's Green from the arc. He drops it from range.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Minnesota with the ball. Picked by Gobert. Ball passes to Gobert. There's the drive. Basket's good. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Green. Here's Gillespie. Lets the three fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Allen. Now Love fires the three. Brooks with the rebound. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
And Minnesota with possession here after Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Paul with a steal. Here's Juzang. Green covering. Gobert with a screen on Green. Down low. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 8 points.
Nice play by Gobert. Taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
Green for three. Love grabs the miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Paul with it. No points yet. Outside Love. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Substitution for quarter.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Dunn. Sinks it from distance.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Randall. He can't get it to go. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Goodwin. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Marvin Bagley is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Ball, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Barea in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The shot by Dunn, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Picked by Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Here's Dunn. Nails the baby hook. Dunn's got 5 points.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Bagley's got his first bucket in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Left side Barea to the right side. Gobert passes to Bagley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Goodwin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside O'Neal. Launches a three. And it's Bagley with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Ball no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anunoby comes in for Bagley. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Barea. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for O'Neal. Green comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Bouye. Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed. But his overall game has improved.
That free throw, no good.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
And he sinks the second. And Minnesota has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Shot is good by Gillespie.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Reed to screen on Green. Pass to Reed. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Suns trail by 4. DiVincenzo with the steal. Edwards, the pass to Ball. In transition, here come the Suns. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Edwards. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Inside, here's Reed. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 4 assists in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Here's Malowich. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Edwards. Reed to screen on Brooks. Edwards, the pass to Reed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now an 8-point Minnesota lead. Pass to Green for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Edwards. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
And adding to this lead right now. riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Phoenix making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Here's Gillespie. 14 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Now here's Edwards. Done with a steal. On the wing, Green. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Edwards, the pass to Reed. It's stolen by Dunn. Brooks left side. To snap the cold streak. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Randall. Now here's Edwards. To the paint. And the layup falls. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Green for 3. And the Suns miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Reed. 27 points his last game. Edwards, the pass to Reed. And he makes it. And that's 10 points here for Naz Reid.
I just love the ball move.
Suns trail by 14. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
A clear look for Green. Puts it up. From outside the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in multitude of ways. The 3 ball being one of them.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Reed's gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. Pass to Brooks. From the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys?
Well, you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Here's Gillespie. Give him 8. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
A minute 37 left in the second period. Here's Gillespie. DiVincenzo covering. Gillespie passes to Dunn. Hits the trifecta. Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Ball with it. No points so far. To the middle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Suns trail by 18. Allen outside. Pass to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. Launches it. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Now Ball. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. The shot's good. Bagley's got his third basket on the night right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Suns shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Right side Green. Can't connect from 14.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
There's 14 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Gillespie. The three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, we have Coach Finch here at the half. How key is Rudy Gobert to this offense?
Yeah, I mean, he brings a whole different dynamic to offense. Just making him, feel part of our offense. Just creates so much gravity when he's rolling hard out there, creating a lot of good shots for his teammates.
He's on fire. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Okay, let's go back to the first half of our featured game. Anthony Edwards, guys, how about his performance?
He's looked like a genius on the offensive end, finding looks for himself and his other guys. You see the great vision, spotting openings. He's got the defense figured out.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Dylan Brooks is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards, Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. The 3 connects from downtown. Edwards has got 9.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
The 3, Allen. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Minnesota leading by 17. Reed a screen on Green to the inside. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Allen outside. Pass to Green. Sinks the tray. He's got 15.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
DiVincenzo with it. Richards picks him up.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Checked in. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. The Timberwolves 2nd.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Suns trail by 18. Here's Gillespie. 17 points in the game. Here's Green. It's blocked by Gobert.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 4. Green. Cash money on the open jump shot. Green's got 17 points. Minnesota leading by 16. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Picked by Gobert. DiVincenzo with it. Richards picks him up. Yep, that one goes. 12 points for him.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Brooks. Again, Phoenix. Good for two.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Green, the pass to Richards. Back to Green. Richards with a screen. Pass to Gillespie. Fires the three. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
DiVincenzo with it. Give him 8 points now. Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 10.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Now Green. 17 points in the game. Ooh, poked away. Pass break, Minnesota. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, credit to Anunoby, who has a real skill for generating steals.
The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. DiVincenzo with it. Richards picks him up. Gobert with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Allen. Inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And the Suns also making a change. Dunn, he's checked in for Green. Here's Dunn. No good on the quick three. Now here's DiVincenzo, covered by Richards. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Dunn to halt the run. No good there. Nice D from Reid. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Yeah.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Gillespie. Check by Randle to the paint. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got his second bucket on the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Reid sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. And a strong finish with two hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Dunn. Misses the three. Now here's DiVincenzo. The D's right on him. No good with a layup. The Suns have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Dunn. Three-pointer. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here is DiVincenzo. He's got 18. Down low. Reed, good. Reed's got 19 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
To the inside. Here's Allen, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. A different look for Phoenix. Now Watch is checked in for Richards. Goodwin comes in for Brooks. And Bouye subbed in for Gillespie. Here's Ball. No made baskets yet. Pass to Juzang. There's the triple. They get it back to the left wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Ball passes to Bagley. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bagley's got 8.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
For 3, Allen. Pure from 3-point range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Here's Ellis. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Ellis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Goodwin. For 3, Allen. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Really left him alone that time.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
3-pointer. Here's Malawach. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Malawach has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Ferocious move there by Ball, finding his finish while also taking the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Allen. And Jalen Green subbed in for Bouye.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Ball.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Buries it from 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Juzang. He's covered by O'Neal. The 3 is up. The shot no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marvin Bagley. He's out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Juzang in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They're playing very smart basketball in this half. Not a single turnover yet.
Ball against Green. Pass to Goodwin. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
The Timberwolves shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Gobert with a screen on Green. Out to Bagley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Green, the pass to Goodwin. Back to Green. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And that one misses. Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
Pass to Jose. Back to Paul. Gobert with a screen on Green. Paul passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Malowicz has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dunn. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now here's Paul. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Here's the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Gobert with a screen on Green to the paint. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled. Caldwell in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, known as one of the game's best defenders, Gobert's size and length makes him so valuable to this team.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Love is checked in for Bagley. Anunoby comes in for Juzang. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Ball. And it's Barea in for Paul. And the Suns also making a change. Richards is checked in for Malawach. That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
To the inside. It's stolen by Dunn. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Goodwin. Anunoby covering. Goodwin passes to O'Neal. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Dunn. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And here is Green. The three is up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Timberwolves lead by 17. Barea with it. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Dunn with a steal. Inside. Here's Goodwin. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Green, the pass to Richards. And Gobert with a block. It's Edwards on the wing. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Green. 4-3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Barea. Edwards for 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Richards' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bagley's checked in for Love. Ellis comes in for Anunoby. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Edwards. And it's Paul in for Barea. All no good. The Suns have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Allen to stop the drought. Drops in the three.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
And here's Ball. Bagley, a screen on Green. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
The Suns have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. For three, Allen, the offensive rebound. Here's Gillespie, pounded by Ball. And Allen gets it to go.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 16 points for Rudy Gobert.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
Allen outside. Green for three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Paul. Down low. Here's Bagley. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. They double team Allen. Pass to Gillespie. Allen a screen. Just 5 on the clock. This one for three. Richards, the pass to Allen. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
The kick out to Paul from behind the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Pass to Brooks. Richards with a screen. Looking to get back on track. And Brooks with the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. He buries it from 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
A deep 3 from Ball. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.